About 11 months ago, I created a video on how to avoid burnout on old school RuneScape, and ironically, that's exactly what has happened to me over the past 11 months. No matter what I tried, I just felt tired of playing the game, and unfortunately because of that, I haven't been able to record videos that I used to enjoy creating in the past, whether that be pay or stay videos or money making videos. However guys, because of your supportive comments and just constructive feedback over the past 10-11 months, I have felt more inspired to return to making content again, and I hope that in 2024 we can get back to making videos on a more regular basis. This video guys is more of an update video on my personal life and what's going to be coming up in 2024, so it's not like my previous videos on weapon comparisons or money making. You know, for all of you subscribers who have stuck around over the past 10 months waiting for me to create a video, I do want to thank you guys first and foremost for sticking by me through a time that I thought I was never going to return. But it just feels so right to come back now that things have settled down just a little bit in my life regarding health issues and work. I was able to graduate from my university over the past summer, and finding work was very tough, so that's why I haven't been able to upload in the summer. But now that I have a full-time job, I think I'll be able to put some time aside during the week to create a video. And at the moment, I just want to see if my videos will still be well received, if YouTube will still recommend it to my audience. The main thing I really wanted to cover in this video was just some major updates that I read recently that will be coming in 2024 that may affect weapons and other content in the game, such as skilling and other buffs and nerfs. But before I rant too much about personal life and all that, let's try to get into the updates that we can expect to see in 2024. So guys, starting off with some miscellaneous skilling tweaks, we can see that they will be rebalancing some skills such as agility for courses and some skill requirements for agility shortcuts. They will also be improving the gloves of silence, so for those of you who enjoy using those for thieving, that could be a big perk. So for those of you who have just started, they do plan on removing various tasks from lower level Slayer Masters, in addition to adding a new Slayer unique or two to assist with early game Slayer. We can also see that they will be improving the mining skill just a little bit, and I know most of you guys hate mining. I do hate it myself personally, so hopefully these new updates can help. Some of which include improving Motherlode Mine's positioning as a low intensity method and the volcanic mine approachability. They will be adjusting amethyst vein mining and adjusting the Volcano drop system to give players more flexibility to choose between high GP per hour or high XP per hour, so I think that does benefit those who are seeking money versus XP. But guys, the most important changes in terms of this channel will be the changes to NPC Defense and weapon buffs and weapon nerfs. Let's take a look at that. So starting with the NPC Defense changes, it does appear that they will focus on improving the weaknesses for NPCs. So for example, since gargoyles are weak to crush, they will now be more susceptible to crush weapons. So that is good for those niche weapons, which I do believe will improve in price. That doesn't mean that using a whip at gargoyles will be bad, it's just that maybe using a crush weapon will be slightly better, and I do think that this will be a good change to the game, just so more weapons have more diverse uses. And guys, that can affect my pay or stay videos, because now when it comes to comparing different weapon types, I may have to just do crush versus crush weapons or slash versus slash, because if NPCs have a specific weakness, then it will be a little bit biased. The old school RuneScape team is looking to nerf some high level weapons. Those include the Osmumten's Fang, the Void Waker, the Ancient God Sword, Occult Necklace, and the Tomb of Fire and Water. So according to them, the Osmumten's Fang is actually too strong on its non-stab styles such as Slash, which they say harms other Slash-specific weapons like the Scythe of Vitur and the Blade of Seldor, or the Inquisitor's Mace. They do say that the Void Waker and its guaranteed hits, because it ignores accuracy checks in PvM, makes it difficult to design worthwhile spec DPS weapons without creeping upwards significantly. In terms of Ancient God Sword, they do say that the current healing from special attack elongates Outlast fights, creates too big an HP delta even when prayed against correctly. Now I'm not sure what this means exactly. I don't use the Ancient God Sword, so for those of you who are high level and use it on a more regular basis, let me know down below what this means exactly. Now I do use the Occult Necklace, and according to the old school RuneScape team, it has far too much power for a single item, and they do do plan on bringing its power down slightly and distributing its magic damage across other parts of magic progression, so maybe they might spread it to different gear slots, which I disagree with because the occult necklace, while it is affordable, I think it's properly balanced in terms of magic damage, but I do think that if it is redistributed to other slots, people may be forced to purchase higher level gear like the Tormented Bracelet to make up for that magic damage loss. And finally guys, the Tomb of Water and Fire. So if the team does decide to bring back elemental weaknesses, such as fire and water spell weaknesses, they do argue that these tombs will likely become too strong if they implement this change and will need to be adjusted accordingly, which in a way makes sense, but we will see how much they change the elemental weaknesses exactly before we decide how much they need to be nerfed. So guys, with those weapon changes and NPC defense changes in mind, I do want to talk about the future of our Pay or Stay series, as these weapon changes will affect how I approach making these videos. Because NPC defense changes are coming, it may not make sense for me to do a stab weapon versus a slash weapon. If I do decide to check out the Osmumten's Fang after its nerf, I will have to compare it to a stab weapon. Maybe I might compare it to the Abyssal Dagger, but let me know what you guys think. I have also gotten some feedback from some of my viewers that maybe the Nightmare Zone is a little bit too vague in terms of testing weapons. And so guys, if you have any ideas about where I should try higher level weapons, maybe at Rune Dragons or Adamant Dragons or some sort of high level PVM area that may make use of weapons passive abilities or other perks, let me know down below where you guys would like me to go and test out these weapons. As for money making videos guys, I do think that there have been a lot more methods that have come out since I last played, such as forestry and content that comes with that, so I will be looking into forestry and checking out if there's anything worthwhile in that sector. And yeah guys, that basically covers the gist of this video. I just wanted to talk about what the plans are for the future and how these changes can affect my future videos. Once again guys, I do thank you all for sticking around, for those few of you that may be watching this video, whether YouTube recommends it to you or not. Thank you for all your support over the past 3 years. With that being said guys, I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. Hope you guys spend time with your loved ones. And I will see you for a brand new slate in 2024. Take good care of yourselves guys, and until next time, peace.